Hello, bonjour everybody. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching my video and thank you for those who subscribe to my channel. Today we'll talk about Flames of War, the D-Day Waffen SS, and in particular command card. So on this video we'll talk about the 9 SS Panzer Division the best Sturmgeschütz command card. It is a German built formation, so that card you can only take it if you have a formation of Sturmgeschütz. If you have only a platoon of Sturmgeschütz, you cannot play that card. Now, when we compare on this left side the SS, on the right side the regular force, motivation is the same for 3+. Counter-attack is a 4 compared to a 5. You have protected ammo for a remote 2, the other doesn't. Skill is train, while the others are 3+. Assault is 5+, while the other is 4+. And the SS are hit on the 3+, while the regular force is hit on the 4+. Now, the card said, all units with the Sturmgeschütz tank have the shown rating of +2 points per vehicle. So 2 points per vehicle, a platoon of 4, you go from 19 points plus 8 points to 27 points. Now, if we compare that to a full formation, a simple one of 1 8/4 with 2 platoons, we can see that an 8/4 is 10 points for the SS compared to 11. 1 platoon of 4 vehicles and 19, 23 for the others. So a second platoon of 19 points, 23. So you got a formation for 48 points compared to regular force at 57. So you save 9 points. So you save 9 points for a full formation. That's a lot of points that you can place somewhere else. But because you are hit on 3, you want to improve that. And to improve that, you need that card. The 9 SS Panzer Division, the best Sturmgeschütz. But it costs you 2 points per vehicle. So because it's a formation card, you have to take 2 vehicles and 8/4. So you go from 10 to 14. 19 plus 8, 27 points. Second platoon of 4, 27 points. So you crank your total at 68 points. So you were saving 9 points. Now it costs you 11 points more than a regular force of Sturmgeschütz. Does it work to use that card? For 11 points, and the only thing you gain is your skill plus counter-attack and remount. Because compared to regular force of Sturmgeschütz, the stats are all the same, except you have a counter-attack better, and you have a remount of 2+ instead of a 3 of the regular force. But it costs you 11 points. I don't think for 11 points, you should do that. You can find almost a full platoon for 11 points of 2 platoon of Puma, or you almost have 388 gun. I think a 388 gun is 13 points. I'm not sure on that, so don't quote me on that. But I think you can find for 11 points something way better to use than to improve your stat of remote 2+ and hit on 4. So just take a formation of Stug and you'll find it is strong enough compared to the SS. Now, if that was Flames of War, I can understand they are trying to make it costly more than a regular force to be better. That's understandable. But I think they went a bit too far. What they should have done is a bit like for the infantry, to say for the 8/4, we're going to make 2 vehicles, 3 points. So instead of 10, it will be 13. Then they will say for 4 vehicles, 5 points, 3 vehicles, 4 points, and 5 vehicles, 6 points. So 4 points, 5 points for 4 vehicles. So instead of 19.8 for 27, it's 5 points, 19, 24 points. So you do another one, 24 points. So you reach 48, 61 points Now 61 points, you save 7 points here, but it costs you 4 more points than the regular force. I think for that 6 more points, not 6 points, but 4 more points, it starts to be interesting. As long as it's not, I say, 5 points more, 6 points, that it become way too much, but 11 is way too much. So if I was to pay 61 points to get those stats instead of 57 for those one, I may think about it. But as soon as you go over 62 points, or as soon as you go 5 points more, I think it starts to be too much. But that's my own opinion, especially if you make a 100-point game. It costs you 68 points just for 10 skirmishes. It's a lot. You don't have much point left to do the rest. So to conclude this video, does that card for 11 points for 10 vehicles really worth it? It's not really. I don't think it's way too much. It should be at least half of it. So you should have for 10 vehicles 5 more points, or for, like I said, let's say 61 points for 10 vehicles instead of 68. It's 4 more than the regular force at 57. Maybe you should take that in consideration, but otherwise, it's way too costly to take that card. So that's my opinion anyway. If you have better opinion than that, just mark it in the comments below. I will read them too, and everybody can read them. So that complete for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and see you soon with my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.